pretty important. Okay, so over the years, the website has become more advanced. Social media and news outlets allow a more interconnected community around the world. We can communicate to people from the once very censored places like China. Even though big websites like Google are blocked by China, smaller websites, websites that you haven't heard about because they're really secret, are able to pass through to China, and we were able to communicate with people that aren't allowed to. Sometimes the protesters that are arrested, some of these tweets and news. Okay. With the developments of pure software, the entry level, the necessary skill required to start up your own projects have been greatly lowered. The guy on your left is a legendary game developer, John frickin' Carmack. Okay, you don't know him, but to me, he's freaking like a god to me, man. He's like the godfather for PC gaming and first-person shooters. I've seen his code. They are a work of art. I have no idea what they mean because it's so complicated. It's like advanced math and shit. On your right are like middle school kids designing their own game level. We went from the lines of code to like graphical user interface that even children are able to understand and perform. So wait, no. Oh, listen more. Okay. You should, if kids can make their own games, you should too. Like, it's not that hard. It's cheap, free programs. Okay. Robots. Okay. Since the 80s, like robots have been replacing the blue-collar work, like manufacturing and production. Let's share. So companies only need the bare minimum of employees, like electrical engineers, computer scientists, to maintain those machineries. So there aren't a lot of jobs for those blue-collar work. And in the late 90s and early 2000s, white-collar jobs are also being overtaken by advanced AI and programs. So if you're a programmer like me, there isn't the job field is vast, but it's very competitive. Then they only need the best because they only need the best. They only need only a person to maintain the servers and websites. So we're forced to become our own bosses. Because what else we gotta do? We have these talents and our imagination, but we don't have the job availability of the big corporations. So we need to make our own companies. So some of these creation by individuals or small groups came in the form of mods. Some of my favorites are from games of, you can't see it. This was Total War Medieval. Then some groups of nerds spent like 5 years developing was a Lord of the Rings mod for it. So there were, as you can see, somebody took the time, like months, 3D designing the miniature, the white city of Gohan. These small projects and hobbies can be profitable too. The picture on your right, is Bhutan, is the Viking conquest. Originally, it was a mod called Bhutan Water. The mod was so good, the game developer, the original game developer, decided to hire the guy who made the mod, and now he's making pretty darn good money. You should be able to. In order to model games, you only need to go to the files and actually just draw the characters. I do it. I don't work. Other ways to for us to make a living off our projects are Patreon and Kickstarter. Patreon is a website where if you become a content creator, people are able to donate money to you on a daily basis or monthly basis, depending on the work you put out. So, see people who will create very niche contents are able to be funded by like-minded individuals. And one of the famous Kickstarter was the Oculus Rift. Now it was recently bought by Facebook for like $1 billion. So there's a huge opportunity in the computing world for all of us to take advantage of. So this is why we all should learn computing, because quite frankly, by the way the economy is going, we need to become independent from the big corporation. We need to rely on each other to make a living. Thank you.